Why is Puyo Puyo Tetris music good?
It's real good. It's just a lot of fun.
It's some very quality music. I did not expect to get attached to this game.
That's the thing with Puyo Puyo Tetris is, like, I remember Margarita getting it, which was the first time I had heard of it, and I didn't really think much of it, and then she's like, yeah, it's got a story mode, it's actually really good, and she was talking about some of the characters, I'm like, oh, this is actually really fun.
Exactly. It's just
Suddenly you're attached to puzzle game.
well, it's just I always like Tetris. And I'm just like, well, I want an excuse to play more Tetris because it's like, yeah, I have Tetris 99, but I don't feel like paying the money to get like the single player one. I'm just like, well, this is one where I can play with my friends and I could try Puyo, and it's like, okay, I like the sequel. Maybe I'll get the first one, so that way I can play with friends until they get the sequel. And that's just how it happened. That's just how it be. Just a Puyo Puyo Tetris World.
But
oh god, I was trying to get back to Switch, so there was just like, bleh. I closed my browser, but I shouldn't have. I'm Boo Boo the Fool. I just like spinning Carbuncle.
Are we up? There we go.
Look at him
We
spin.
be up.
Look at him spin.
There he go.
There he
He's
goes.
going round and round.
I love him. Maybe
Cherish the carbuncle.
Maybe I'll have to
forfeit all earthly possessions to the carbuncle.
I believe it. Forfeit all mortal possessions to the carbuncle.
I mean, he was originally owned by Satan.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Forfeit all earthly possessions to the carbuncle.
Maybe I'll have to get the Arl and Carbuncle Nendo.
Oh, cute.
Maybe. I just like Carbuncle. I love Carby.
Carby.
He's a good boy.
He's perfectly shaped.
He got 2 long ears. He got a gem that can fire laser. He is round.
Perfectly shaped.
A friend.
Hello.
The Carbuncle demands sacrifice.
Demands sacrifice.
Hierarchy. Yes. Sacrifice all your mortal possessions to the Carbuncle.
So what are offerings?
Fuck, I don't know. Would you want some potato chips, Carbuncle?
That's funny you say that because I was going to offer 1 corn chip.
I mean, to be fair, this is a universe where that you could actually do that. You could offer someone up to Satan for 1 corn chip because Satan's a character in this game.
He'd really prefer that you offered up Arl instead.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Although Carbuncle is Carby's acceptable.
Carby's acceptable. See, when I first was looking at the characters, I thought Arl was pronounced Arlie, and I think that's because of the fact that just, again, the only time I heard her name pronounced that I could remember, again, because Satan is voiced by Xander Mobus, Satan calls her Arlie.
He does Arlie is his nickname. Nope. Yeah.
And then
that makes a lot of sense.
And then I believe he calls Carbuncle Carbunny.
Yes, Carbunny.
It's so cute. But we're gonna swap over to the game now. The goal tonight is just Tetris, because I want to play Tetris. How long will that last? I don't know.
You guys alright?
Satan performs rituals to worship the Buncle. I mean, it was his pet originally. I believe it.
Enjoy the Buncle.
Enjoy the Buncle.
And check out where we landed. It looks like I'm back at Suzerain Junior High. Well, looks like I made it back home.
Most important goo goo goo.
The most important goo goo goo. That's why I had to put in the stream description. Just some
Where's
goo
Tea
goo
and the
goo
others?
because carbuncle.
Oh,
Cardi.
this could be bad. Arl, we need to find them. Bye, Ringo. See you later. Okay. Bye, you two. Well, I guess I'll go search by myself.
Hey there, Ringo.
Oh, hey, Maguro.
I like Maguro's little
Missed you
sweater
in class.
vest.
Where
He's so
you been?
cute and dapper in this
No biggie.
He's
Just
just
a
got a
trip
little
aboard
sweater
starship.
vest.
Wow.
sweater vest. Looking real fine.
Sounds like a cool adventure.
I also just
I
love
love
how
the way he speaks.
Yeah,
after every sentence he must have a little star.
Yeah, he's
Well, this
gotta have his little
huge
star.
object just landed on top of the school roof. And there's a boy up there too, with super tight clothes.
Yes,
I have a
we
feeling if
we know
anyone
it's
knew
T. He
something,
has super
it'd be
tight
you.
clothes.
What did you say? That's gotta be T.
Like
Show me,
how
Maguro.
he's just, if anyone knew who this weird guy would be, it'd be you.
Hippie! Hippie!
The starship
Absolutely.
Tetra has landed on an unidentified world.
Just like,
Ship
yeah, I
status.
expect
Very
weird shit
broken.
from you.
Crew status.
And
Very
his
missing.
weird little vest that just doesn't hang on his shoulder properly. They're just above his
Captain
shoulders.
T.
Ringo. are you all
Yeah,
right?
no, his vest does not
It's
How
logically work.
how does your vest work? He's
Plus, my
just
crew appears to be missing.
held up by sheer
Ringo,
force of
I think there's
will.
only one logical course. Do you think you could help me with something? Something very
The
important.
power of Tetris.
It is the power of Tetris.
whatever you need.
He is the Tetris king.
I need to blow off
Yes.
steam. You still want to learn how to clear Tetraminos?
My favorite was when I was playing through the sequel.
It's
It
easy.
was just like Ringo's
Just
like,
make
for
a
a guy who
solid
has so
line
many
and they'll
fancy
clear.
titles, you're
There's
kind of
some other
basic.
stuff, like Tetris line clears and back-to-backs and T-spins. But I'm sure you'll figure it all out. Easy peasy.
Little basic boy
Now then.
who is somehow a
Little basic boy.
Battle!
starship captain and also the king of Tetris. How did he become this? We don't know.
I know all the lore.
You know
At least
all
all
the lore.
the one lore.
Yeah.
You know all the two lore. With our powers combined.
With our powers combined, we will know all the
all the Tetris Puyo Puyo lore.
Solved.
There.
Goal has been achieved. Thanks to the stream.
we have officially Tetris.
Not even Puyo and Tetris. He just wants Tetris.
I just want Tetris. I have attempted the Puyos. I have enjoyed the Puyos, but it's just like, man, I am not good at the Puyos.
Puyos are still kind of cursed. He
Fusion
became
mode
the
is
Tetris. He became the king of Tetris by sacrificing his soul to the Buncle.
yes. Well, okay, in this case, because Carbuncle is in the Puyo Puyo world, does that mean he sacrificed himself to O in order to get that power?
All would make a little more sense in this case
Solved.
to the Butterman.
Oh, the Butterman.
There are two deities
Solved.
in Puyo Puyo, neither of which is actually God. God is not actually God. It is instead in Carbuncle.
Exactly.
You
Man-
treat them with respect.
Man, you think it's Satan and you think it's like X who have all the power? No, it's little mascots. They're the ones with the power.
I think it's like Ekalo, who's this weird little like
Oh,
enigma creature.
Akalo
No.
is a riot.
Oh, I love Ekalo. He's fun.
He's so much fun.
Solved. 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 Solved.
We'll see how far I get in the story tonight. If ideally, I would like to at least meet Shezo. Because Shezo is amazing.
The technical goal is Tetris, which has been achieved, but the secondary goal is Shezo,
The secondary
which
goal
may
is
or may
Shezo.
not be. We love Shezo.
We love Shezo in this household. He's just a little dingus.
He's just a little dingus.
He's just a little dingus.
That he is indeed. He don't know nothing about nobody.
Again, Shezo was my first experience to this series.
Please look up Puyo Puyo Tetris is rated for everyone.
It's beautiful.
It's fantastic.
If you just want some dialogue from this game that'll make you laugh, it's that video. I only got 1 star. That's a shame.
You feeling better now?
I think so. Thanks. Let's focus on recon.
I don't know what recon is, but I'll tag along. We should look for your crew.
You sure? You don't have anything else to take care of?
Nope.
I mean, you crashed your spaceship in my school, so it's not like I'll be going to school anytime soon. They have to deal with all that right there.
It's my job to show you around. Plus, I owe you. Since you
So
were
secondary here, they're just like, yeah.
So let's go
I
find
mean,
your
there is
crew.
school, but why be worried about school when you can be popping Puyos or clearing
Exactly.
Tetraminos?
Exactly. Oh god, I have to play Puyo Puyo now.
Here we go.
Risukuma and his little scarf.
Yeah?
Reese is so cute with this
For a
scarf.
moment there, I was convinced you were... No, wait. Hold on. What are you?
Beep, beep.
What is he? A mystery.
Oh, that's just Risukuma.
He's anything he wants
He's
to
in the
be.
physics club with me. He's a pro at popping Puyos.
Are there many like him on this planet?
Nope, he's one of a kind. Special edition. Limited run. Hey, Reese,
Why, hello there, Ringo.
what are you thinking about?
Well, I saw something most
voices
unconventional
Reese.
over
What was it?
I forget who voices
there.
Reese.
I'm led to believe a trembling chihuahua.
It always
teamed
sounds
up
like
on
Kyle Aver
and
to
the
me, but
most
I haven't looked
exceedingly
that up.
out-of-shape robot ever.
Well, it could be.
Oh? Am I
It doesn't
thinking what
sound,
you're
or
thinking?
it does sound like it could be possible.
That has to be Ian.
He sounds a lot more like Kyle in the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move out.
Wait a moment, just a sec. I'd like to join. I'd like to observe how this all plays out just a bit more closely.
I have to observe. I have to see how this is applied to physics.
Who is a good doggy? That is correct. Nothing to fear. T should arrive soon to help us. Just remember. Who
Oh,
is a
I.
good doggy?
I is
I
baby.
think I found him.
Does anyone else remember the Tetris game where you were a tiny man exploring ruins and pyramids, and Tetris was puzzles that let you advance, and if you lost the little man, or what? Lost the little man was crushed, or did I have that memory from my childhood that never
I've
happened?
never heard of that, but it sounds vaguely
You're all in one
familiar.
piece.
I do not know what that game is at all, but I've played very little Tetris in my life,
Yourself.
so that's on me.
Status report.
As you can see,
I was
I
like, that sounds
appreciate this
vaguely
daily work.
familiar.
Aw,
Puzzle
looks
games
like you
always,
need a belly
like, they
rub.
go so hard sometimes.
Yes.
For
I
no
have not
reason.
been successful at calming him
Hey,
down.
yo, sugar.
Hey, sugar. No, it's Wednesday. Trust me, I feel that
Give it a
though.
try?
Whoa.
Well, you got out of work today and and don't
Just
have to
leave
go
it to
back
me.
in tomorrow or
Let
Friday,
me show you
so.
that my hometown really is a safe place.
I was just,
only
I
one way
just
to
woke
calm
up
me
today
down.
and I was like, what day is it? I thought it was Thursday for a
Let's
good,
battle.
few hours. But I'm like, oh yeah, it's Wednesday.
Time. Combate.
Solved it.
Sugar is yelling at you. That's not how you chain.
I know. I'm. You expect me to know how to chain? I'm not good at Puyo. I'm not good at Puyo. This is just a fact of life.
She's just yelling that you're hurting her.
I am aware.
To be fair, I would be worse at this, so at least we don't have to see me try to Puyo. That would be pretty bad. Are you jealous that I gets to do Tetris instead?
See, I am aware of how to two-chain. If you actually ask me how to two-chain, though, you're gonna get varying results.
You two-chain just happens. I don't make the two-chain.
I don't make the two-chain.
I do not control the speed at which two chains happen.
I do not control the rate at which I play Puyo.
Oh, she's yelling.
Fuck, I messed that up. Again, I'm not good at Puyo. I'm good at Tetris, and Tetris only.
That was perfect.
I can do one thing. I will never change.
Young lady, I am
So
in
the
your
next
debt.
change you clear drops onto one of a set of 3. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Stop this from being
I'm
one of
aware
those
of that.
dog day
In
afternoons.
theory. In practice is another story.
Eh? This chihuahua doesn't make sense, does he?
That's not a chihuahua.
Does your whole crew look like him?
No, he's one of a kind. Special edition. Limited run. I, Zed, the SS Tetra is damaged. And the rest of the crew is
Special
unaccounted
edition,
for.
one of a kind, and then you said the exact same thing about Reese.
I saw J and L earlier.
Oh god, the little terrors.
Actually, I do.
Oh yes, the twins.
They were trying to see how much mischief
They cause
could
problems
get
on
into.
purpose.
As Zed
They
so
split off hand in
eloquently speaks.
That sounds like those two. We need to find them before they cause any trouble.
This sounds bad. We should
Sugar
hurry,
is so
see?
concerned.
I agree. Let's move out.
Best of luck, gang.
You should
Zed and I
you
will
should
take
have
a
heard
look at
my
the Tetra.
confession.
Sounds like a
You should have
proper
heard my
task for an
confession of
engineer.
Mika, and I will just say it. I will eventually get good at Puyo. But keep in mind, last night I was impatient, and in the sequel, if you don't beat a stage, you can skip it. So in the last world, I basically skipped every stage that wasn't Tetris. Or Big Bang. I can handle Big Bang.
I got an idea.
Excuse me.
I got one too. Or the captain finds us. Let's see which of us can cause more trouble. Time for a
Oh yes, Satan's gonna
There they are.
wreck you if he's Puyo Puyo.
I think they're talking about us.
This is the phrase of suffer for my hubris.
You will suffer for your hubris.
I will suffer for my hubris.
Hi there. So, got it. Hey,
I probably did not want to do that.
Jay and Ella horrifying but cute.
Jay and Elle are the ones that kicked my ass last night.
On a later map?
Yeah.
Or not map, puzzle, I guess, is what you'd call it?
That... yes.
Don't worry, I'll get there. I'm a little slow.
It's okay, I too am slow. We've seen how I've played this game.
Maybe one day, eventually.
I do not control the rate at which combos happen.
Sometimes good combo happens, sometimes not. You must pray to Carbuncle to get good combos.
Yes.
Kirby.
Carbuncle, help me.
Yes, stage. That's the word for it. Now you got some garbage.
Yep.
Hi there. Symmetry strike.
Said worse things because I have mistakenly said the wrong thing before. There's some very cursed, funny results, as Sugar can attest.
Oh, I believe
Like
it.
Clown Ribbon. Clown Ribbon is one of them, which is just like the handkerchief trick that you'll see like clowns or magicians use.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that called? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna call it Clown Ribbon. And then I called it Clown Ribbon. And she got real upset.
That makes perfect sense.
I have cursed energy accidentally. Wondering if the movie that I'm hearing from the other room is a Hallmark movie because my parents really love Hallmark movies.
I'd believe it. It's the season for Hallmark movies.
Oh, they don't end. They put... Sugar was over on Halloween, and they were playing a Christmas movie on Halloween.
I'd believe it.
It doesn't end. I have just adjusted to the Hallmark.
What did you call a synagogue?
Hey, they caught you.
So we were driving by a synagogue. I couldn't remember what term was used for it, but they had a gay flag, and then they had Black Lives Matter. So I'm like, oh look, the little Jewish place has the little flags, and I called it the little Jewish place.
Mayhem?
Oh
That
my
doesn't sound so
god.
good. What brought you here? A girl with curly, curly pink hair.
You're technically right.
A lady with wavy,
I-
blue hair.
It's very bad.
Those descriptions
But it's a
sound
synagogue.
somewhat familiar.
Yeah, my brain just blinks out sometimes.
Good on that synagogue, though.
Yep. She went over that way.
Yeah, I was really proud of that synagogue.
I'm very proud of that synagogue.
Pee, 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 pee. Anyhow, maybe I should head back. I'll go with you and keep you safe. That sounds like a bad idea. Hey,
Twins want to come. That sounds like a bad idea.
I'll make sure these two get back to the starship with 0 to minimal detours.
What? Minimal detours? That's not fair. Yeah, we didn't agree to that. You want something to complain about, eh? Didn't think so. Now, move.
Now both of us have been called a fool by Sugar.
Yes.
We have been shamed.
Okay. On endless mode, now I don't have to worry. I will still probably suck, though.
If I do These Puyos, and hopefully that means some Tetris will be up soon.
Solved it. Solved it. Got it.
Puyo is such a like weird but interesting puzzle game because it's all about setting up combos, and it's not how you think about how you should clear things, or at least not like if you understand how Tetris works normally. So you think you're just like, oh, well, I should get them in a line and clear them as quickly as I can, not I should be setting up situations to make clears after.
Again, that's why I struggle, because my brain is just like, ah, yes, Tetris. I know how to Tetris.
Yeah, it's a very interesting take on puzzles, but I think it's real neat.
I just think they're neat.
Am I good at it? No. But I think it's neat. I love the ones that have the little, like, tongue. Look at that little tongue.
Got it. That was perfect.
Improvise, adapt, overcome. Score 10,000 points before reaching level 8. We'll see about that game.
100%.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit easier to handle, I believe.
Solved it. Got it. This is
Closer to like Big Bang or something?
Yeah.
It looks real funky.
Solved it. Got it. This is exciting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tangent. Hey, that was perfect.
Yeah, that was pretty much a single player Big Bang.
Did that one real quick.
Yeah, I'm decent at Big Bang. Regular Puyo Puyo though.
The little two ones look like they have a tongue.
How could he let
I think it's cute. It looks like they're licking. Sugar's so upset.
My
I
own.
love that. I love us.
She's so good.
I'm lost and alone in
What were you?
a world.
I'm just praying that Satan isn't going to be a Puyo stage, or else he's going to kick my ass.
I didn't know.
And I will
He
cry.
destroy you.
Apparently she does. Let's try not to stare. Don't make direct eye contact.
All we need to do is just worry about Shadow.
Yes.
Understood.
Satan will come later. We'll worry about the Dark Prince when it comes to the Dark Prince.
Pat, it's
Hey,
time.
yes. Captain's here to rescue you.
Huh? Well, you're late. Where the heck were you?
I know.
Oh,
I
yes.
know. Wanna play with some squishy Puyos?
This is so
Might
cute.
calm you down.
I love her little crying sprite. She's adorable.
That's the spirit. You ready?
You big dummy! That's the spirit!
There.
Fuck, I messed that up. I knew what I was doing, and then I messed it up.
There. Yeah.
Well, that works.
There. There.
Tea. Term Calamity is for Puyos. Basically, think of Tetris as setting up the combos. Just look where they fall. You build up and want to knock one down near the bottom so they all fall into each other.
Basically,
There.
am I good at it? I mean,
Yeah, it feels more of like a vertical puzzle than like a horizontal one, which is kind of what Tetris is. Tetris, the goal is to clear like rows. Puyos, you want them to fall on top of each other after you clear them.
Yeah, which is what I struggle with sometimes.
Between our two brain cells, maybe we will get this.
Maybe.
There. There. There.
Do I count on it? No.
Us trying to collect our brain cells, like us trying to collect our spare change from our pockets.
Basically.
There.
I can just imagine
There.
Sugar just screaming at me.
Screaming. Right now, she's just saying that Puyo is mostly vertical.
Am I?
You're not in trouble yet.
I will be.
It's only inevitable.
It's
just
only
a matter of time.
inevitable.
There.
Both dropping into the drain, and today our brain changed. We're dropping into the drain. Do you know that one, Kit?
No.
Okay, so there's a character in Collar X Malice who I can't remember if it was Sugar or if it was Harb who said this, but basically saying that the character is technically smart, but is frequently very stupid or will act like a himbo because he just doesn't think. So he was described as he has some change. This change are his brain cells. He's going to bend over and he's going to drop all of his change into a drain. And he's just going to stand there looking at the drain. And being like, huh, all my brain cells just fell into the drain.
They fell into the drain.
They fell into the drain. It's drain day.
You will get my garbage Puyo playing skills and you will like it.
Was it Harb? Okay. I could not remember who it was, so we've since adopted the term. And have applied it to other characters as well.
Amazing.
From other things.
Amazing. I love it. But you will get my garbage Puyo playing skills, and you will like it.
Mission accomplished.
The brain soap! Oh, I can't remember which character has the brain soap. But the brain soap is that your brain cell, it's like a thing of soap, and that you're trying to like hold on to it, but instead it slips out of your hand and like shoots and hits you in the nose.
So basically it's Shozo whenever he speaks.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's Shozo.
I'm just like, that sounds like Shozo.
He has the brain cell and it hit him in the face.
Yep.
MP! It was MP! Yeah. It was MP.
You found the crew, right? Is Papa safe? Is he? Please tell me Papa's safe.
Papa? We didn't meet S's dad, did we?
He has a big round body and an even bigger heart.
Huh? You mean Zed?
My Papa.
Her papa is the robot.
You know he's a robot, right?
Makes total sense. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Don't
about
worry about it.
No, it sounds completely biologically routine.
You ask strange questions.
Ringo, don't worry about it.
Your papa's waiting, yes.
T, you're going to go along with this narrative? Not that there's anything wrong with it, of course.
it. Do not judge their family dynamic.
Adopted Papa is still a Papa, you are correct.
Exactly. Yes, the tiny Puyos.
They're baby!
The baby Puyos.
Oh, that one has hair. That one's a tongue, though. Like,
There.
oh, that's a big one. Oh, that was cute. baby ones remind me of like mini M&Ms. Which are way better than like normal M&Ms for some reason.
There.
So yin and yang.
There.
Am I just going to make up nicknames for all of these? Yes.
Yes.
Interesting seeing whenever you like turn the tongue ones like to the side.
There. Oh.
Nope. Nope.
There.
Little. They bloop.
There.
Calamity's favorite are the angry ones because they're like cats that are adorable, but definitely filled with hate and spite.
Yes. I
They're
believe.
just so cute. I want to squish them. You sound like poke them a little bit.
There.
Yin and yang.
There. Oh. There. 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 I never back down.
There we go. 3-star. Oh, Rafina is here.
Right. Okay, I know where we at.
We're here.
I know where we at.
Welcome to here.
Welcome to
You're
here.
too. We decided to come back and wait for you guys.
There were introductions earlier. It was all very cordial, I assure you.
Great. So everyone's acquainted now.
And the Tetra looks like it's in much better shape. Ai, how is she? All fixed up?
Certainly.
Oh,
This
sleepy.
Risu Kuma fellow has proven quite helpful, actually. We combined our shared know-how while you were gone. And I think you'll find much of the Tetra's functionality has been restored.
Reese, are you okay?
No, he's a little feral.
Reese, what's wrong?
Reese is either like deaf
Oh,
or
don't
gentleman,
worry.
or he's
Just
like
accept
completely feral.
He gets this way when
There's
he's doing
no in
science.
between.
Let's leave him be.
I also just like how Maguro just ends every sentence with a little star.
Oh.
He's so cute. He's gotta have his little star.
It's kind of a little.
Put some enthusiasm in everything he says.
Exactly.
Part I?
Not quite, Captain. There's a few complications. In particular, we won't be able to travel any great
It's like Lisa
distance.
Frank-Nihilism
We
without the
need some
nihilism.
special parts to properly fix the Tetra.
I cannot allow that.
Here she comes.
Voice!
Oh lord, she coming.
Why are you yelling? Do you know who that is? There's no way I'd mistake that voice. There's only one possibility. Rafina!
Silence. The boundary shall fall.
Rafina, are you
Two
okay?
worlds will merge. And if
She's
you
a
stand
little-
in my way, I shall kick you.
I mean, I shall
Super
kick you.
hard.
Who in the heck? I hate arrogant, spoiled stuff.
Really super hard.
Girls. Blah!
Do you see what we have to deal with now, S?
The bot calls the kettle black.
No, guys,
Exactly.
Rafina. She's my
I love O's like angry
That's the sleaze
sprite.
chef.
He's so cute.
She's not just a bin, she's a sleaze wagon.
Sugar just says silence bottom.
Wait, Rafina, why are your eyes so scary?
Why are your eyes dead inside?
Merging two worlds? That's not
Well,
how
why
you
aren't
usually
your eyes
talk.
dead inside?
I shall have to demonstrate then. Let us battle. Puyo Puyo and Tetris. Together.
That's not even a thing!
Well, she's going to make it a thing.
Tetris time!
Time we've done the swap.
Yeah.
Then interesting. Finally, you've been reunited with Tetris.
I have been reunited with Tetris, and I am ecstatic.
Finally, your time to shine. Right as I say that, you get switched over.
As soon as it happens, it's just
The curse.
the curse is returned. I say this as if I don't like Puyo. I actually do like Puyo. I'm just not good at it. Oh, fuck! I wasn't even paying attention. Oops.
Just kind of zoned out.
I just
Oops.
kind of zoned out. It's okay. I'm going to recover.
You can do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Lynn Kid or Erica Lindbeck?
Probably Erica Lindbeck. I say this as if I don't have faith in myself. I do, but I always embrace for the worst.
Patient slow, you can't be disappointed.
Exactly.
You're optimistically pessimistic.
Exactly. You get it.
I tend to be optimistically pessimistic, pessimistically optimistic. Like, I expect good things, but also I expect bad things. Not too much of a good thing. And if I expect nothing, I cannot be let down.
Exactly. Unless it's the Game Awards.
Game Awards, you expect nothing, and you go, yep, that's
That's
the
nothing.
Game Award. Sure is a bunch of garbage.
It's almost like we're playing Puyo Puyo.
What? Sugar says Puyo has better sound effects.
It does have better sound effects. I like the way it pops. I actually won that on Puyo. Who'd have thunk?
Actually.
That battle was crazy. Rufino was crazy. Well, what's going on here?
Stuff is happening.
Ringo, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, Maguro. We should get out of here. We need to figure out what's happening.
I won't allow that.
Who asked you? Hey, wait, it's you!
That's correct.
Felly, are you okay?
Super duper hairy, scary, evil, weevil, weirdy, wacky, gothy girl! Hey! She's the one that made me get lost!
Rico, what was
Her
that
with the crooked
dialogue?
sticks. Crooked what now?
Bingo just says things sometimes, and we have to deal with that.
The two worlds shall become one. That is fate.
Ringo, is this how she normally is?
Well, I mean, it's not too far off. She's usually rather dark, but not quite so aggressive. She is weird, though. That part's definitely normal. Hey-ya! Not cool! No attacking during a side conversation!
No attacking during a side conversation.
Puyo Puyo as planned.
Your conversation to interrupt. At a time.
See, Felly talks, and all I can hear is Chie.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I messed that up.
She sounds really good though.
Oh no, she absolutely does, because it's Aaron Fitzgerald. What else do you expect?
Swap. I can see it. It's coming. So. Got it.
Aaron says the best part of Puyo is they jiggle when you slam them into each other.
Oh, absolutely.
Swap.
They're like little jello. Little things of jelly.
They're friends.
Horrory.
Their best quality. Their wiggles.
Yes.
I can see it. Now. Swap. So.
CPU, and I'm not really sure what it's doing. It's got one really high tower.
I am very afraid of the very high tower. That is what I know.
Horrory.
Thank you.
I can
This is
see
real
it.
Puyo appreciation hours.
So. I can see it. I can see it. It's coming. So. Got it. I can see it. Swap. So. I can see it. I can see it. Swap. So. Got it. I can see it. It's coming. Swap. So. Got it. No. So. I can see it. It's coming. So. Swap. So.
MG. Only Tetris and Puyo.
Only Tetros and Puyo indeed.
They're looking respectfully at each other.
I can see it.
I would hope so.
Got it.
They're kind of melting into each other's faces.
Close call.
So you would hope that they're being respectful about it.
No, you can't.
There we go.
I should have predicted this. That was
We go.
They're just all looking at each other. They're communicating. What are they saying? I don't know.
I love what. Is that like a pillow that she uses over top of her head? It's real cute.
I would hope so. Oh boy, it's time for
situation
Rulu.
is getting out of hand.
Ah, Rulu.
Goo goo goo! Something weird's gotten into Felly and Rafina.
You gotta get all the rivals in.
Plus, there's
All
those
the
Tetris
rivals.
raining down. And we got simultaneous Puyo Puyo and Tetris battles. We're cursed. Everywhere we go, weird stuff happens. I have a really bad
Excuse me.
feeling.
You're okay.
We need to stop them. Whatever
I
they're
just
up to.
hiccup sometime.
Do not
It's
try
okay.
and stop me. You gotta be kidding me! It can't be! Rulu, you too?
Yes.
Out of my way, or I'll blow you to smithereens. What are you saying? final battle with Tetramine.
I love the little animation of like the bad vibes coming from all of them.
They just got some bad vibes.
You normally
Their
There's-
vibes,
They
they're
all
atrocious.
just need to have their vibes checked.
listening.
Real bad.
What's this? Here comes Shuzzo with a steel chair!
Here comes Shazza with the steel chair.
I just keep... I don't know why. I don't know
If
why.
you don't get Shuzzo today, the next time you stream Puyo Puyo Tetris, it has to be the title. Here comes Shuzzo with the steel chair.
I'm ready.
Combo in Tetris, it just says Tetris across the screen.
It just says Tetris.
They're like, sure is Tetris.
Sure is Tetris, and there are some Puyos here.
You did some Tetris.
I did do some Tetris.
I'm ready.
Stream's lagging a little bit. Here we go. I'm all caught up now.
Take that. Rock punch. I'm ready.
Trying to think of what area we go to next after this chapter, since we're real close to the chapter break.
I don't know.
I think I know what characters are coming up, but I'm not sure off the top of my head exactly. So we shall see.
I'm ready. Fireball. Ice storm. I'm ready.
I went at Puyo Puyo again. You could take this either Puyo or Tetris. You've got her on the ropes.
We'll just see which comes first, the Puyo or the Tetris. The Tetris
I think
came
it'd be
first.
yeah, Tetris.
Thank you for the Goo Goo Carbies. I appreciate it.
Woo.
It makes me feel important.
Look at his cute little face jumping up and down.
My favorite thing is because he's a solo character in the sequel. When he wins, he just bounces up and down.
He's so cute.
Son of a ball.
they're gone.
So does Arl still have him at all in 2, or is she alone in
She
2?
is alone, which is depressing.
That is kind of sad. But sacrifices must be made so we can play as Carbuncle.
I'm not lying, I swear.
My sensors believe they are telling the truth.
I see.
The twins' hair always makes me think of like dog ears for some reason. Like a Cocker Spaniel and then like a really like straight, like flat ear.
I guess they took after I in that regards.
She wouldn't.
I couldn't tell you why. But it's just where my brain goes to whenever I see them.
Understandable.
Hey. Yeah, that's not really helping your case, Amity.
Then what's happening?
Stuff is
Something
happening.
definitely off. 5 minutes with
What?
Lulu, and she didn't
We
mention
got
the
to
Dark
get
Prince
going.
once. That's your
5
method of
minutes with
making
Rulu and
things
she didn't start simping over the Dark Prince.
I apologize for butting in.
Rulu is a simp.
But
Rulu is a
perhaps
simp.
this isn't a problem we can solve right now. Why not address the
Which is a
solvable
problem when
problems
the Dark Prince
Thanks,
loves Arl.
Have a point. You were saying that there's a way to repair the
It's like a simp triangle. You have a
Indeed, there
simp
is.
simping for a simp.
I'll
Exactly.
Let Mr. Isukuma elaborate.
And then Arl wants nothing to do with it. But they keep coming back.
Use your words, Reese.
Can't we just like vibe in peace?
Ah, yes, that's much better.
I just want to go on an adventure. Why does it always have to be you two that are here?
Your starship's flight capabilities are severely limited. But we can rebuild her. We have the technology. It's around
She's
here.
such a rowdy calf
We
from
just need
her
special parts from
her
up in the
bunch.
sky.
Yep.
So we just get the right parts, and the Tetra's all good?
According to my calculations, yes.
Well,
You
let's
have
do it.
literally
Written down the
Satan.
details.
You have the simp for the simp. You have
One more
Shuzzo
thing.
being
We can't
Shuzzo.
hold much fuel or water. I propose
They're
we
all
don't
rowdy.
attempt to
They're
build
all
a-
rowdy.
Even Arl.
Arl
Let's
is
make
rowdy.
several trips. Two or
She
three
just
of
has
us
the
in
most
varying
brain
combinations.
cells most of the time.
Or we'll run out of fuel and be trapped in space
the
forever
time.
and ever.
Yeah, let's avoid that.
We have no choice. Our path is clear.
Excellent. Let's you and I go first.
Prepare to depart at once.
Oh boy, Big Bang.
Bang time.
All right.
I like how there's a constellation for a shovel, an umbrella, and then a trumpet.
This is the constellation.
You know, all the important things that need to have
So, what
constellations.
Yeah, we're
Let
not
me check
seeing
the
Orion,
girlfriend's
we're
note.
not seeing, you know,
It says,
the Big
hold
Dipper,
an
a Little Dipper.
explosive
No,
battle.
we get these
what does that last part
constellations.
say?
The most
Another
important.
zodiac.
Explosive battle
Exactly.
with the Tetris King.
Well then. How the heck is that supposed to fix your ship? Uh-huh. So who the heck is the Tetris King? And where the heck can we find him?
Right the heck here.
What? You're the Tetris King?
He is indeed the Tetris King.
She's so shocked by this.
There.
To be fair though, she's a schoolgirl and he's just the Tetris King.
Ready?
Who is also a captain of a starship.
Spin attack. Excellent.
As one does, you know.
Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Spin attack. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
There.
Hong
Yeah.
And watch.
Let's do it. Ready? Lockdown. Excellent.
Got it.
There. Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Prepare yourself. Lockdown. Excellent. There. Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Lockdown. Excellent. There. Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Prepare yourself. TT strike. Excellent. There. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's finish it.
Goodbye, Ringo.
Slap.
There you go.
If I had one more, it could have just been one single round.
Let's do it. Ready?
Oh,
Prepare yourself. Spin attack. Excellent. There. Yeah. Let's do it. Ready? Spin attack.
probably just because I have the world ends with you on the brain, but every time she says cosine, I expect her to say tangent.
You know, that's valid. I mean, he's going to be a party member too this time.
Yeah, I know. If there is no sine, cosine, tangent, then what's the point?
What's the point? What's the point if Math Man isn't doing math?
Or unless we get some new math. Will we get new math? I hope so.
Math could be interesting. Couple callbacks to the old math.
Yes. You didn't do so bad against the Tetris King. Are you sure about that, T?
So you're the Tetris King, T?
The one and only.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Completely crushed her.
I mean, it's such a bland title. You couldn't get a better one?
Hey, I worked hard for my title. Besides, it's a more recent development. You see, there was a former Tetris King, but he sort of vanished into thin air. Poof.
Poof?
Poof.
Right.
Poof.
So, maybe
Excellent
we should head
poof.
back down and refuel?
But poof, we don't know where he went. We lost our X.
Let's go.
Please solve for X.
There. Tetris. Tetris. Ho.
Yes.
There. I never back down.
Captain's report.
Son.
It's okay. We're just doing some. Okay, this is. I was just gonna say
Mostly
we're.
just vibing.
I
today.
was just going to say we're just doing some Tetris, but then I realized.
But then the Puyo is here.
But the Puyo is here.
Oh, were you reading Demon Slayer fanfiction? How was it?
Cosine, A+.
I hope it was good.
Got it. Sine.
I think I'm starting that soon, right, Pierre?
Hopefully soon. We'll find out.
Cosine,
I've been rewatching it in the dub, and the dub's really good. I got like 6 episodes left. Oh, Shinobu and Gyu, nice. That's a good one.
I say nice as if I actually know it.
Shinobu is the character that is me and Sugar's fave, the butterfly girl.
Ah, yes, the butterfly girl.
And then Gyu is another one of the pillars who's like someone who's the same rank as her. And he's like the first one that you see in the series. You see him really, really early on. But then he doesn't appear again for a ways in. He's voiced by Johnny Young Bosch.
Ladylike, huh? Ladylike.
Ladylike.
This part's so cute.
The owner of an hostile encounter?
Honor of a hostile.
It sounds like tis the social event of the season.
They're so funny.
Oh my god, girls.
It's really cute. Shinobu and Gyu are just fun. Because Shinobu like totally bullies him. Tamale in the Forest Fair, I've not heard of that before. That sounds really cute though. fan kids are fun. Tree likes to make a lot of fan kids.
Tree does make a lot of
It is her shtick. What anime? Is there anything else good that everybody's watching? The only things I'm watching right now besides Demon Slayer, Akudama Drive, which is way darker, and not from Demon Slayer, but just real dark. And then I've been watching Opera Ramen, which has been a lot of fun.
Oh. Sorry, I just got distracted. One hit.
Let's try that again.
Oh, nice. You just killed us.
I would love to see the child, Ricky.
Oh, you are dreadfully good at this, I do declare.
I love their little
Oh, you
accents.
flatter me, mademoiselle.
Promise Neverland, I've seen like the first maybe 2 or 3 episodes, really liked it, and then didn't drop it because I was bored, but just never came around to watching the rest of it. I've heard the second season's coming out. I should really go back and finish that so I can catch up.
I've heard good things about the Promised Neverland.
Promise Neverland I've heard really good things about. And seeing like the first 2 episodes, I can definitely see where a lot of the hype came from.
There we go.
Give me a minute and I'll be right back.
Cool, that's fine. That is a very cute child. That is a very cute child. Reach level 18 within 1 minute. Okay. We will try. This is Puyo. I have no idea if I can do this. Well, that was a mistake. That was a mistake as well. Mistakes are made.
I'm back. What did I
Welcome
miss?
back. Not much. You heard me making just their mistake. They are tiny Puyos!
Yeah, they have baby Tuyos.
Baby Puyos. Embrace them. Okay, Big Bang.
The Tower of God, but I haven't watched it.
Clash between the two most adorable
I know Chris Hackney is in the dub.
Excellent.
That's like, those are all the things that I know about Tower of God.
Also, adorable sidekicks. Well, it's time for Carbuncle versus O.
This is like the perfect scenario for like if O was by himself, but he's not by himself here.
It happens in the
So-
sequel.
So Aro's just chilling with them.
They are having a conversation.
when you two are. I can't imagine a more
This is the
Oops.
most important dialogue in the game.
It is the most important dialogue.
Okay, now I know 2 things about Tower of God.
That is now 2 things.
Yeah, Demon Slayer has moved from Crunchy, I think. I think Hulu has it as well, but I know definitely Funi has it now because Funi has the dub. Which is nice that the dub is no longer in Toonami jail.
It was just in Tsunami jail.
For forever. I was like, I would like to hear the dub because there's a lot of really good voice actors in the dub. And then finally, they let us out.
I did not mean to do that. I did not even notice it. Mistakes were made.
Icks were made. Just zoned out again.
I just zoned out. Yeah, there was another case of zoning out, messing up. Oops! Oops! I keep messing up.
Oops, all Puyos.
Oops, all Puyos. And then I took damage because that is my hubris. That is my hubris for the day. Oh, I messed up.
The only hubris for the day.
There's a lot of hubris for today.
I've
I
never
remembered-
seen Eva, but I do know some things about Eva
I know
that
I
aren't
know
necessarily
things.
related to the plot of Eva itself, but mostly it's because I'm a big Ikuhara fan. So the creator of Revolutionary Girl, Utena, Penguin Drum, Yuri Kuma, and Sarazen Mai. And he is actually really good friends with the guy who made Eva. And the character of Kaoru was apparently inspired by Ikuhara himself.
Interesting.
Which says a lot about Ikuhara. Because Kaoru, I think, has been considered to be a Komaya type character. Which says a lot about Ikuhara.
Well, looks
Yeah.
like we did our part. Carby, are you okay if we head back home? Goo. Pee. Fireball. Fireball.
I don't know why.
Guns.
I don't know why my brain always defaults to the first video when I'm just not thinking of stuff.
You really do like that horse video.
I don't know why.
Hello.
Hello, I'm bad. I'm Puyo. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I didn't pass the stage.
Oh no.
Oh, it said I cleared? Okay.
Okay. I'll take it.
I'll take it. I only got 1 star, but I'll take it.
Just swipe that star under the rug or pretend it never happened. Keep going.
We're just gonna move on with our lives.
I'm in your debt, everyone. I is working on
I'll take the
repairs right
W.
I'll take it.
I still don't get why Rilla was acting so weird last time. But at least we took care of one problem.
And you said that Shuzza was in chapter 4, I think?
I thought that's
Or
what
was he
we
in
talked
chapter
about.
5?
I don't know. I don't remember where Shuzzo came from. I just remember I asked you and Margarita where Shuzzo was, and apparently that was chapter 4.
And we don't know where she went.
Hey there, Amity.
Real close to chapter 4.
I know that voice.
Oh.
So it's almost time for the boy.
Well, it's time for Lemurus, who is not the boy we were looking for, but is indeed a boy.
A very good boy.
That's a good boy.
It's a very good
That's
Bentiskin.
Lemurus. He's a friend of Amity's. And he's pretty good at popping Puyos. Lemurus! What are you doing here?
Something strange is going on in our world. There's these things from the sky. They're like giant blocks. Crazy, huh?
Yes, they're just all
raining
falling
down on
out of the
Brimtown.
sky.
What?
Totally
That
normal.
sounds like Tetraminos.
Just be like that
Why
sometimes.
are they on our world?
I couldn't tell you. But hey, it gets weirder than that. They say 2 strangers showed up out of nowhere. A green-haired boy with horns and a drooling, shadowy guy.
What was that?
Well, we know who those are.
Thinking what? I'm thinking? That depends. Do you think it might be the same 2 people?
Hello, we're coming for you.
Coming for you.
What same 2 people?
Oh, just 2 people we know. They're always doing nasty things. Cruel, even.
2 nasty and
You poor
cruel
T who's
people,
like
huh?
trying to understand this conversation. He's just
Yes.
going,
He's like,
what?
Definitely not. We were talking about 2 other nasty and cruel people.
I love how the
Be more
twins just popped
specific
in.
next time.
Like, you called for us, and we're just like, no.
Sure of it.
Well, say, why don't y'all just come back to Primtown with me? I mean, we could use a hand cleaning up.
Okie dokie, Eggs and Yoki. Me and Arl and Amity will
You
go
by
with
Arrow's
us.
boyfriend if you mean
And
Shuzzo, if you
Reese,
mean
Maguro, and
Satan.
Feathers, maybe you could stay here and help fix the
Hitman
Tetra?
Reborn, I have
to meet you,
watched like maybe
Lemurus.
an episode 2 of it
I'm
years
Captain T,
ago.
and this is my
Didn't
friend
get
Arrow.
into it, not because it was
What
bad,
about
but
you,
just
if
didn't
that's
click
alright?
with me.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about getting into that or trying to rewatch it again at some point. We'll see if I do that.
Yeah, also they were talking about Ecolo and Satan.
Besides, these 3 have helped so much. It's my turn to help them.
So I wouldn't be sure to call that
Thanks,
one of
T.
Arl's
Ready
boyfriends.
to go?
I'd say one of
Hold up.
I'd say one of the
Oh,
boys
no.
who wants to be
Let me
Arl's
first help
boyfriend.
out by teaching you how to take care of Tetraminos.
Basically, the one who wants to be Arl's boyfriend, the one who wants to be
There you go. Pop. Like
Ringo's
Julio's?
blob person.
Yes.
Not quite a pop, exactly. Visual demonstration.
Because Ecolo sure is a blob person.
Ecolo sure is a blob person. Do I enjoy this blob person? Yes. Does he make sense? Depends on the time of day. Most likely no.
Also, if we're still out here recommending anime, then may I offer some fresh Bakano for the consideration.
I was like, okay, when is Bakano gonna get monsters?
Spin attack.
I'm glad that you were like expecting it.
I know you.
It's one of my personal favorites. It also has a really good series of light novels, which goes over further than what the anime covered. The anime only covered the first 3 arcs, or the first 4 books technically, but got covered. But there are 3 arcs that those 4 books cover. but all three are excellent. If you want crazy 1930s, then Bakano is a friend.
This is true.
Spin attack. I never back down.
I like that music. I don't know why. It's good. Beat T. Tetris versus Tetris. Now I get to play as
Oh,
Lemurus.
gotcha. So that's how you clear those
Oh.
blocks.
Lemurus,
hang of it?
nice.
Let's see if the student can beat the teacher, though.
Huh? Now, don't get ahead of yourself.
Lemurus got some.
Fine. I guess
I
we
got a
don't
fair
have to
bit
do
of
a Tetris
screen
battle.
time in the second one too, which I thought was really nice.
Withdraw a challenge?
This is true.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Show me what you've learned.
He's a little good candy boy. He deserves to have his little screen time.
As a treat.
It's a treat. You know, since he eats treats.
Exactly. Screams about parfait.
Here. Come on. Parfait.
Spin attack.
Whoops. Parfait. Come on. Parfait. Here. Donuts. Parfait.
Just parfait and donuts.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it.
Here.
Hungry for sweets, which I don't think we have.
Depressing.
So I finished off the rest of the ice cream yesterday.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Here. Come on. Parfait.
Yeah. Lockdown.
Whoops.
Considering possibly baking cookies or Christmas though, so
Sweet.
maybe we'll have sweets in the house again soon.
Excellent.
Parfait. Here. Here. Parfait. 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 Come on. Here.
Tetris.
Tetris.
Thank you for the instant Tetris, Mr. T.
You coming for your hubris?
No. I'm coming for his hubris.
Parfait. Parfait.
I'll do better next time.
Piece of cake.
And I just did. Even though I only got 1 star. Who cares? I still beat it.
Hey,
You did it.
You aren't half bad.
The other half of you isn't so bad either. Guess since we're both half good, I'll share my cake with you.
Huh? What's a cake?
He doesn't know what a cake
It's
is.
kind of moist and fluffy.
He does not.
You've never had cake before?
He's
We
baby.
don't have a lot of squishy things back in my world.
Hey, take these too. I got jams and jellies and pudding and pie.
Take all of his
Those all the
sweets.
same thing? Hey, these are pretty amazing.
He's so excited. Swear to share.
Hello.
T is
Lemurus,
overwhelmed.
If you're done with snack time, can we get going?
Oh, right. My apologies.
It's fine.
Had sweets before.
Sorry, I'm a sucker for sweets. Ooh, suckers. Huh.
One track mind there, Lemurs.
Follow me, everyone. I know the way. This'll be easy. A
One
piece of
track
cake
mind.
with cream cheese frosting.
He has his priorities in order.
Hey, it's Satan!
It's your boy.
It's my boy!
Hey, we got to Primtown much quicker than I expected. It was convenient we found a path leading right here.
Hopefully
told
he
you I knew
doesn't
the
destroy
way.
you with Puyos.
I mean, I'm
This is
playing
perfect.
Tetris, so I think I'll
Feels
be
overrun with
okay.
Tetraminos.
Then you will shove him into a locker.
I
once
will
again.
shove him into a locker.
I agree, O. This is definitely the strangest world we've ever
He's a big
seen.
baby.
He is a big baby.
Welcome home.
And I will shove him into a
Tons of
locker.
fun here. Wish we had time to go sightseeing.
You holding up the Dark Prince.
Really are
Is this for
overrun
me to
with
bully?
Tetraminos. This place is a mess. Well, then let's get to work, team. First up, Tetramino.
I like his red outfit better, I'm going to be
We
honest.
figure out why this is happening.
Then the one in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
But I can tell you why this is happening.
Oh no, it's him.
It's time for Xander Mobus to be extra.
We love when Xander Mobus gets to be extra.
My precious car bunny need help.
He's gonna take that scenery and chew it whole with all that ham.
Exactly. Like, this is one of his hammiest roles, and I live for it.
The Magistificent Dark Prince.
Again, it reminds me a lot of like the voice acting in
Thank you.
Kid Icarus or in Disgaea, with all the
Absolutely.
with the very hammy, over the top personality to
Yes,
it.
you were. I knew we'd find you here.
Xander Mobus actually has been in Disgaea. He plays a character in 5.
Nice.
Well, listen up.
Because that's like the first time I heard both him and Kyle McCarthy, and I was like, huh, I didn't know you were in here.
And somehow
It
a
happens.
few people have gone a little kooky from this. But if you beat them at Puyo Puyo in Tetris, you might
Oh, you love
prove
Christo?
And now, to reveal who is
Christo is real
behind
good.
the merging of the world.
Excellent.
Christo is Xander Mobus' character.
Nice.
You, right?
See, I'm going to be honest. I know Xander Mobus voicing the Dark Prince is one of the reasons I like him, but it's not always a guarantee that I'm going to be super attached. Because it's like, I like Enos, but I'm not super attached to Enos. Although I will say, when he ended up taking over the role of Kaze from Fire Emblem, I was ecstatic.
It's definitely just the sort of evil plan you would concoct.
You free Xander Mobus.
It's free Xander Mobus.
No matter where I travel
Sassy
to,
Dry characters are really good,
no
and
matter
Christo
what,
really fits
you're
that role
always there
very
to
well.
trouble. Of course I don't
Christo
want to hear
is an
anything.
angel pretending to be a demon.
Goo, goo, goo.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's great.
Cruel finger pointing.
Cruel, cruel finger point.
I am the victim here. You two are ganging up upon me.
Whoa,
Have you played all?
he's actually
Yeah, he does
funny.
have fake horns.
Oh my god,
Say,
that's
how about
amazing.
we use this chance to clear some Tetraminos?
Have you played all of the Disgaea games, son, or only 5?
Time for your punishment! Goo, 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 goo.
Oh look, he's crying now.
He is crying. I'm
He's
gonna
a baby.
I'm gonna shove Satan into a locker.
He's made to be bullied.
Go get him!
Oh yeah, it's party mode. Which I can be very good at or very bad at. It depends on the time of day.
Go get him!
All the games except for 2 and Dimension 2, but I know what happens in both games. I really enjoy Disgaea. It's it's not. It's blah. How to describe it? It's a favorite series, but also it's not. It's just a fun little series that I really enjoy. It's very special to me. It's funky.
Oh my god, the Petra. Okay, this is Satan. What are you doing?
What characters are you mixed on for 6? Because there's one in particular that I'm kind of mixed on. Leaning more towards negative, but that's just because of something we've kind of discovered about him.
You fool! Disaster!
Something that I'm hoping isn't in. So there's, I forget what the name of the character is, but it's the dark-skinned pretty boy, and he may be a lolicon.
Oh,
That
no.
really bothers me. And I'm like,
Understandable.
why should we do that? Why would we do that? So I'm like, if he is one, let's not. His rights have been revoked.
Yeah.
Which is a really big problem considering, like, one of the main characters is the protagonist's little sister. So that could potentially be real bad. So I now have one fear.
Good. Also, I did indeed shove Satan into a locker.
Crush him.
I promise. It wasn't me this time.
I think I'm way behind on where my stream is.
Yeah.
He's getting away!
This is a dumb
You guys
boy.
stay here. Me and Carby will track him down. He was acting so strange just now.
He was
Don't worry.
crying.
See you all later. Hey! Dark Prince! Wait up! Goo goo!
Status report.
Okay,
Ringo, what in
but
the universe did we just
Carbuncle
observe?
shoving Satan into a locker.
Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
that's just the best
Arl's
mental
on the
image
job,
I've
so
come
it
up
should
with
turn
today.
out all right. Ish.
Earl's rights
That
to shove him
sounds
into a
reassuring.
locker.
It is.
Come on! We got some inspecting
Also
to
hope so,
do.
son. What's your opinions
think
on
we
the
should start at the
6 main characters?
That's where I left the others. Maybe they found something out since I left.
But I think it's still a little early, so it's a little hard to tell for sure if the vibes are completely there or not. It'll probably come down to the actual writing and the voice acting, whether or not they fully vibe or not.
Will the vibes be atrocious or not? Find out later.
Find out next year.
Hopefully not atrocious vibes.
We have waited a long time for 6, though. 5 came out in 2015. So it'll be 6 years since another game came out when 6 launches.
Maybe I'll try looking into Disgaea, because I always hear a bunch of it from you.
4. 4 is a lot of fun. They're all a lot of fun, but 4, I think you would enjoy Velvetores a lot. Velvetores. Have I ever sent you? I know I've sent Tree this, but at the end of each chapter, they have a little preview skit for the next chapter. In 4, because the main character has this running gag that he loves sardines, all of the skits are sardine based. He's voiced by Troy Baker.
No, and that sounds amazing.
He's also voiced by Matt Mercer for a special extra bit that only appears in the Vita and Switch versions.
I mean, that would make sense. If you can't get Troy Baker, you usually have to get Matthew Mercer.
Yep. Yeah, I'll send you that later and I can show you on 4 for a bit.
Please. I would love that. Oh, hello,
That would
Philly.
definitely. You love Artina? I'm so glad. Oh, I love Artina.
Someone's up ahead.
Artina Val is so
I'd say he's
good.
pretty frightened.
Good.
Huh? It's Klug!
Hello,
What's
Klug.
wrong?
Oh, hello there, Amity.
Yeah, the 3D definitely probably is what took them the most time.
She was acting stranger than normal. I tried to reason with her, but she spooked me. I ran off kicking and screaming. I walked off at an average pace. Entirely on my
Exactly,
own.
Artina is perfect.
Oh,
Ringo,
Klug.
who's that?
Pee pee.
Luke is so much. all the time.
One of
All the
Amity's
time.
friends. Start over.
I'm just thinking about the very bisexual line that you showed me from Puyo Puyo 2.
If you're going to eat my words,
He was gushing over Lemurus.
If it's really the
He
type
thought
to get
Lemurus was
defensive,
hot. I mean,
It's like,
Lemurus deserves to be called pretty.
it's just like,
oh no! No!
I don't, it's just like, this is a very small detour, but I enjoyed that.
Belly!
I feel so alive.
You feel so alive, you kind of look dead inside right now, girl.
Becoming one.
But she's a little dead inside.
Stand in my way.
Fuka and Miso are both real good, though. I love Amiso a lot. And he's a character that I think doesn't get as much mention as some of the other cast members from 4.
What's going
4 is pretty popular,
Didn't that Dark Prince fellow mention this?
but
This girl is acting kooky.
Velvet
right?
Torres,
She's
I
not
think,
herself.
makes a really strong
So that
case
means
for
we should
why.
back her, correct?
And I think the entire cast is really
You're right.
well written and tight knit.
I'll look after Amity and Kluke. You got this, Ringo?
Leave her to me.
He's a little death boy.
Alright, Ringo, you can do
We
this.
love to see him.
You can do this.
Yay.
You, Little Miss Spooky Face. I'm talking to you.
Little Miss Spooky Face, insult of the
I hope
century.
you're ready. Because now it's time to deal with me.
The singer.
And I want a battle! Hi-ya!
Puyo Puyo as planned. Swap. Now.
This
I can
song
see it.
causes a lot of distress in me. Just because I'm just like, this is a weird mashup.
I can see it. It's coming.
A lot of people are kind of neutral to 3, which I've seen. I feel like if there's any game in the series that people tend to be the most neutral on, it tends to be 3. I would say I'm probably most neutral on 2's cast because I feel like Rosalind and Dell are really the ones pulling most of the weight of the
I
cast.
can
I
see it.
still enjoy
It's
2 quite a bit. 3 I'm actually quite fond of, but that is me personally, and you are totally valid if you're neutral on them.
I can see it.
I just think it's very interesting where the trends tend to go.
I can see it. It's coming. Now. I can see it. Swap. I can see it. It's coming. Swap. I can see it. Horror-y. I can see it. Swap. I can see it. I can see it. I can see swap. I can see it.
Oh, I'm gonna die. As
Has
I
your
said,
hubris finally caught up with you?
the hubris has finally caught up to me.
It wasn't the Dark Prince who did it, but instead Felly.
It was Felly.
Tetris as planned.
Don't get me wrong. If the Dark Prince is Puyo, that might kick my ass.
Deleted so quickly.
Well, it's a good thing Margarita wasn't here.
Swap.
She couldn't shoot one.
She'd just be screaming, "Kit, what are you doing?" Which is a
He's not
valid
been shamed. Killy is really good, honestly. Killy is a really fun protagonist. I like him quite a bit. I don't really think there's a protagonist in particular that I dislike out of Disgaea's protagonists. I would love to see a female protagonist or sometime, but obviously we're not getting that next time because we have Zed instead.
I can see it.
I'd also be interested in an angel protagonist, but that is also just weird pipe dreams of Mika's.
I can see it. Now. I can see it. I can see it. Swap.
It's entirely possible for 7.
I can see it.
I'm not quite sure what 7 will bring since obviously that's pretty far away. We'll have to see how well 6 gets reception.
I hope it gets good reception.
Ooh, a half demon, half angel would also be really interesting, like Cicely is. That would be interesting. I'm sorry to like isolate you from the conversation because this is just what
No,
Ben Mika talks a lot about Disgaea.
listen, you do you, friend.
I can see it.
I have a lot of Disgaea thoughts and no one to
I
talk
can
to them
see
about.
it.
So this is exciting.
No, understandable. You're valid.
Close call. I can see it.
It's like me trying to talk to anyone outside of our friend group about Vanillaware games.
Also same. But with Vanillaware, I'm extra trying to be like, please play these games. We'd like to see more of these games. Disgaea is a little bit more well established. That's its Nisa's flagship.
Yes. Versus Vanillaware, which releases one masterpiece per console generation.
Think she'll return to normal now? What are you doing here? You'd better not mess with me.
Interested to see where they'll go after Sentinels. Especially since Sentinels is probably going to be such an anomaly
You okay?
Glamorous?
for what it is. Because it's so complex.
Oh yeah.
Where are
It's like, hey, you remember how complex Odin Sphere was? Well, here is more.
Hey, I think she's
Here
coming
is
back to normal.
over double that.
Cute, cuddly
Exactly.
belly we all know and love.
Hey, not cool! You just started acting strange out of nowhere. And you chased me and
Oh,
scared me.
yeah, that's interesting. We're making a half angel, half demon protag. Which parent is which?
Four eyes with you? Why are you here?
Mm,
Didn't I tell you to stay away from me?
it depends on what kind of demon we're making. Because at the start of the series, a lot of the demons are more just vague demons, but towards like later on, we have like characters like Seraphina, who's specifically like a succubus. We have Velvetores, who's a vampire.
So what you're saying is, as the series goes on, they get more specific.
They get way more specific. The protagonist of 5 is part dragon. So there's a lot of interesting things you could do, and I think where and also it's like, what's the angel's backstory? How high of a rank of this angel are we? Is this an archangel? Is this just a normal angel? Is this an angel trainee? Trainee's probably just a baby. We want a dragon demon? Okay. Dragon demon. Let's say the mom. Let's go. Dragon demon mom sounds kind of cool. And maybe Archangel dad.
There's my hubris.
Hubris coming back.
Yes, the hubris is coming back because I gotta clear 15,000 points in 30 seconds.
Dragon, demon, half angel. I'm pretty sure Seraphim is Flamington's rank. But I'm not sure.
I did it! I did it this time. And I got a 3-star. That was
good. You did it.
That was not at all planned.
You did it.
I did my best. Sieg.
Sig.
Why?
Honestly, with Celestia, I don't really think we've gotten too much of a look as to like but all the tiers and the layers of how it works. So I think it'd be interesting if maybe we started in Celestia and then worked our way down, or like a fall down to wherever we end up going to in the Netherworld to meet our demons, our demon crew.
People don't like chaos. I like chaos sometimes.
I want that Celestia lore.
You want the lore and I want to just scream chaos.
You are an embodiment of chaos.
I am the embodiment of chaos. Have you ever played Among Us with me? I am just chaotic that entire game.
I've never played Among Us at all, actually. I've seen many people play it.
I'm very chaotic.
But I have not played it myself.
I'm very chaotic and I trust no one in that game.
Amity, Rafina.
Pick it up if I wanted to, since it's now on Switch. But will
Crowd gone wild cheer. I love you, Sieg.
He's so cute.
He's so cute. He's so disinterested.
Celestial Host, right. Man, it's been a while since I picked up 5. I need to play more of that, since I wanted to finish my current playthrough. The fun thing about Disgaea is that one of the modes that you can play is called the Item World, which basically just gives you like randomly generated map to play, and you can just kind of zone out and just get really strong. We'll just vibe in. Do you know what the genre is of Disgaea, Kit?
No.
It's a strategy game.
Ah, I see.
But it works very differently from like Fire Emblem. Don't expect it to be like Fire Emblem.
I don't expect it to be like Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Disgaea is very different in how it plays, but I think once it clicks for you, it's actually quite fun. Yeah, Item World is like, you put on some music, and you just vibe, and you're like, ah, this is nice.
That makes sense.
It does have really crazy difficulty spikes, though. curious how reincarnating is going to work in 6, since it seems to be like one of the main like points of 6 is reincarnation. I'm curious if it's a lot more instantaneous and like easier to access, or if it's just going to be like normal reincarnation. Well, they've obviously already advertised super reincarnation, so I don't know, I'm just curious how it's all going to work. For kids' information, reincarnation is basically you can take any character and you can set them back to level 1 with like boosted stats, and you can just continuously keep
I was just
training
gonna
them
be
up.
like, you've heard of reincarnation, now get ready for super reincarnation.
Super reincarnation is actually a thing. They're introducing it in the next game.
Amazing.
Because the main character is a zombie, so the whole like gimmick of the game that they're trying to sell is that you can't kill him because he's just going to keep coming back stronger and stronger and stronger.
Here it comes. Check out that Tetris. No! Flame!
That sounds amazing.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, we'll see. I'm very excited to see what 6 will turn out to be. I'm just happy to have new Disgaea.
Good.
Also, a good point. Because reincarnation is normally used to make a character like stronger. It comes in the question of what the difficulty of the game will be. And I am also like, they've also changed the level cap to like a ridiculously high number that I'm not going to bother saying because I don't feel like saying that many 9s.
That's a lot of 9s. I don't know how many 9s there will be, but that'd be a lot of 9s.
Well, before the level cap was 9,999 was the level cap. Yeah, they've gone way past that in this game.
I'm very concerned.
So, literally, you could just play Disgaea forever if you want. From what I've seen from the Disgaea news, though, that I've read, I think it's supposed to be easier to level up than it had been in previous games. So
Sorry, I don't mean to do that, but it's just mildly. Just mildly unpleasant. Oh my god. I love the dialogue in this game. Anyway,
the
continue.
dialogue in this game is great. No, you're good. Where was it? Basically, I think the hope is that they would rebalance the game if they're going to make such a big change as to, like, what the level cap would be. And also, like, the amount of damage that you can do in Disgaea is also insane. Which is also, like, crazy high numbers that I'm not going to bother saying because I don't have the energy for all that.
Understandable.
Get a little shut-eye first.
Good night, Amity.
Good night.
Good luck,
Sleep. Yeah, easily in billions of damage.
Amazing. Wait, no, I didn't want to go back to Act 1. What's going on? Reach level 22 within 30 seconds. We'll see. You're asking for me, game, and I don't know how I'll be able to offer this to you. Well, I did it. Is this what the game wanted me to do? I don't know, but I did it. I got 2 stars.
Did you do the game correctly? We don't know, but you did it.
Shazzo!
Shazzo, the boy.
He's here. Oh, is this Hey Creeper?
Harvey, I don't see the
Oh,
hard
I hope it's Hey
things anywhere.
Creeper. I'm way behind in where my stream is, so I have no idea what's happening.
2 pairs of
But
eyes isn't enough.
Shazzo,
I know just the person to help.
Oh
the
boy.
dumbest of boys,
Cuckoo.
Are you ready?
who I would like to remind everyone is voiced by Ben Lepley, who does Dedu and Renya,
It was Hey Creeper.
or Renya
Sure,
Goto.
that'll do it.
Hey! Who are you calling a creeper?
Whoa! He actually
I'm
came
trying
when
to
I
think of, I know there's been a couple of new classes revealed, but I can't really think of what any of them are. A lot of new monsters, I remember. I would like to see some more new dudes, though. That would be nice.
That's... I'm not sure you're helping your case much.
I love
Yeah,
Shazzo.
this was Hey Creeper. Oh, that's great.
I love
don't
Hey
take that
Creeper.
lightly. There are less
He's
besmirching
so
ways to
stupid.
summon me, you know.
Are you angry at me?
Everything out of his mouth is innuendo. He just doesn't know it.
Answer to creeper like it's no big deal. The time has come for me to clear my reputation by assaulting this young girl.
Shazzo's rated E for everyone.
Shazzo is rated E for everyone. How is he rated E for everyone? Yes.
My mind.
Fireball!
Brace yourself. My mind.
Will I probably lose this? Yes. This is my hubris coming for me again.
Ha!
You daring to be good at Puyo Puyo.
Brace yourself.
For daring to make an attempt at being good at Puyo Puyo. Not being good at Puyo Puyo.
Just thinking that you could be.
Just thinking that I could be is my punishment.
Brace yourself.
Just getting real aggressive.
That he is, and I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. I embrace my death.
Open arms.
This is party. I can die however much I want. I'm going to have to retry either way.
That is the power of darkness.
We will attempt this again, hopefully to better results.
So just got real aggressive.
He did. Well, he did say he was going to assault this young girl.
That's also fair.
Is he helping his case? No.
No, he's in fact made his case even worse.
Brace yourself.
Well, there's some frozen Puyos here.
Ha! My mind. My mind.
We know what Shuzzo is trying to say. Is he correct in saying it? No.
Ha!
trying his best. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Brace yourself.
Killing and Lise are weird because they have a lot of ship teas implied, but Lise also isn't
Thunderstorm.
around for like the majority of the story. So, did they get together? We don't really know.
Thunderstorm.
Well, I won that time.
The taste of
Tree.
Hi, Tree. I'm
Oh,
mad.
Sugar fell asleep.
So what'd you need me for anyhow?
She's back though.
Understandable. Well, we got to Shezo.
We're looking for the Dark Prince.
Yeah, guys, we're fighting Shazo.
We fought Shezo. We won.
He's the reason these Tetraminos are falling on Print Town. And
I've had to redo quite a few Puyo stages because I'm not good at Puyo. But you falling asleep makes perfect sense.
Rude. Acting kooky, you say?
I'm going to teach that Dark Prince a lesson he won't forget.
I don't
Hey,
mean
Creeper.
to be a princess advocate, but are you sure he's to blame?
Sugar immediately gets the puppy dog eyes for Shazo out.
Stop being weird.
Ugh, never mind. Let us find him. We should probe the area.
Really? You'll help us? Hey, wait up!
There he goes, Mr. Creeper.
Yeah, we
himself.
should comment on that. We're like, if Sugar saw this, she would be yelling.
Rulu time.
Boo.
Evil laugh.
Shush, it's Rulu.
Arl, you said she's being kooky, right?
Yes,
I like how it's just the way they describe everything is happening. It's
No,
just
Siree.
kooky.
Sorry.
Huh?
The Dark Prince is not our foe.
Figured you
this time.
vibed off somewhere.
Feel her magic aura. Embrace your training.
Just sleeping makes a
That
lot of
power
sense
is
though
not
for
of
you.
this world.
Yes.
So, what are you saying?
Someone or something else is making her act this way.
Oh no! I was so cruel to the Dark Prince earlier.
Meh, he probably deserved it anyway.
I was so cruel to the Dark Prince earlier.
We
He
should advance
probably
on her
deserved
slowly.
it.
You stay put while I make advances.
I
He
mean,
probably deserved it.
I mean, you're not wrong, Shezo.
Just watch and learn.
Dark Prince is just like that.
Rulu.
Satan just be like that.
I mean, his name is Satan for a reason.
You're interrupting my laugh and my master plan. I will turn this dimension into smithereens.
Tisk tisk.
Chaos
Good
meets
thing he
chaos.
hasn't seen you like this.
If you gotta
Chaos.
sleep,
No,
then you sleep.
interdimensional
Then you
chaos
sleep,
is not
girl.
what he
Yes.
looks for in a girl. Tisk tisk.
Sleeping
Your
happens.
crush, the Dark Prince, would be so disappointed.
This isn't intended to be a brilliant game plan or something.
I find that we were talking about this guy at 5 earlier because Rulu is voiced by Kira Buckland, who does the voice of Serafina, who is also an Ojo.
It's working! Everyone! Rulu loves the Dark Prince!
I love Serafina too. She's great.
You're chanting this like it isn't a well-known fact, girl.
Dimensions. Chaos. Smithereens.
No! Rulu loves the Dark Prince!
Rulu loves Satan.
Rulu loves the Dark Prince.
Dark Prince.
I'm in love!
We're going to embarrass her into snapping out of it.
Yep.
Woo! We cured her without needing to fight! That's a new precedent. I guess love really does conquer all.
Arl! How dare you tease me and trivialize matters of the heart!
Shezo started it.
No one mocks Lady Rulu and escapes in one piece. Not without a battle.
Why me?
Arl, you should have just battled her to begin with. Will the hubris get me? We'll find out.
Time for Puyo Puyo.
Oh, we should get a cool gun girl. I feel like either the Super Sentai girl or the bride girl will probably be our gun girl for Disgaea 6. So I feel like we need one.
Gun. Oh, I could have done that better.
Perform rituals for the Buncle.
Yes.
Shizu and Oro pushing each other through the grocery store into the shelves. Please buff guns. We love our gun gals. We like to see them do major damage. We did talk about Rulu simping while you were sleeping.
We did.
That gives us an approximation of about when you fell asleep.
That does give us an approximation. It's just, okay, we were talking about Rulu simping for the Dark Prince.
And then Satan simping for Aro. So the simp on simp action.
Simp on simp action.
I'm glad you had me to christen these things.
I love this. I fucked up badly. I was trying to Tetris.
No.
There was no Tetris. The Tetris will come later.
Simp to simp communication.
Simp to simp communication.
Thank you, Sugar.
Beautiful. Okay, that's actually good.
Kira voice Ojo's. She does a great job at it.
She does.
Kids, don't jam a sandwich into a VCR. Does Kira have any other Ojos besides Rulu and Seraphina? I'm not sure. Counts as an Ojo, but she definitely has a very similar vibe.
God damn it. This is my hubris coming for me.
Oh, character in ReZero? I've never seen ReZero, so I couldn't tell you if that would count or not, but I think it's valid. She has a lot of like Ojo adjacent characters, maybe.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know.
I also do not know what just happened.
I don't know what's happening at all, and I'm probably going to lose this. Maybe not.
No. Shizu and Aro like beat the brain cells out of each other. Like they have less brain cells together than when they start.
I believe it.
Is this the power of simping?
Yes.
We took out the recycling.
Get in there. Get in there. Oh god, this is very bad. Oh yeah, she's gonna absolutely kick my ass. Yeah, this is the power of sipping. You know what? We're just gonna retry this.
Sounds good.
Because I know when that's just a disaster.
You told me it's inevitable. Meanwhile, T and Ringo increase their brain cells together. You know what they do.
Fuck, I messed that up.
Serafina came for your lunch money. Oh, Tree, you missed it. We were talking about Disgaea earlier. We mentioned Salvatore's. Specifically, I mentioned the next chapter skits that I showed you before. Like the sardines.
Right, we did talk
You
about
love
sardines.
Salvatore's. He loves sardines.
I do recall the sardines.
He's also a vampire who's accidentally created a riot in Hades. Accidentally. He doesn't realize he's causing like a coup, but he is.
You know,
He
just that accidental coup.
You know, as it happens. He's very smart, but also very stupid. Yes, I'm glad the tree just came back with sardines.
As she should. I see you are playing Three Houses, Tree.
Now all of China knows you were playing Three Houses.
Now all of China knows.
He swore of human blood for one girl.
Is that the equivalent of I will sell you to Satan for one partnership? I will swear off blood for only one girl. I don't know where I'm even going with this.
The opposite energy, I would say. He made a promise. The promise never got fulfilled, so he said, okay, I'm never doing this one thing that I'm supposed to do ever again. Because I can't do this thing. Yeah, he also drastically drops in power by not drinking blood.
Oops.
Oops. Committed to romance. I also think about Animal Crossing in my sleep sometimes.
I had a weird dream last night. And it feels like specifically on brand as this is something I would dream about. But it's just like, this is also depressing in the sense.
Oh no.
It wasn't like bad depressing, but I was like, you know what, I would expect this to happen if this was an actual thing that happened one day.
Oh my gosh. I had a dream the other night. I don't remember what my dream last night was, but the other night I had a dream and it was a dream I think I've had before, but because I have seen Sentinels, it changed. So I was being chased by these three ghost girls, and one of them I think was Miwa. I think it was Miwako.
Miwako comes to haunt you from beyond the grave.
And I was just like going around this house, like trying to avoid them because they were like trying to chase me. It wasn't a bad dream per se, but I also didn't enjoy getting chased.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
There's a Puyo Puyo stage play?
That sounds hilarious, and I love it.
I don't know how that works, so I'm fascinated.
I mean, I just love stage plays in general.
I will open this in a new tab to look at later.
How do you make a stage play out of Puyo? I don't know, but it sounds amazing.
Like I'm gonna switch from my phone to my iPad. notepad for Discord.
Sounds good. Yay! I beat Rulu.
My mind feels so clear now. How'd I get here? What happened?
Wow, I never realized you were so gaga for the Dark Prince. You're crazy for him, huh?
Arl, we all been new.
Strong, strapping,
Oh, we all knew.
Strong, strapping, and madcapping, and a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, they
telling
look
me you don't
cute.
agree? His radiant nobility, his overwhelming fragrance, a tip-top trendsetter. from
His overwhelming fragrance. Rulu, why do you know what he smells like?
This could be a while. Shezo,
Honey, no.
with you.
What? And you think I don't have anything better?
It's a little into it.
What? You don't have anything better to do? Great! Carby, let's push onward!
The dream in question from last night that was weird was it was Fire Hero starting to do crossovers with things that weren't Fire Emblem.
Fine, I'll start over. His radiant nobility.
Rulu, no!
Make it stop! Make it stop!
That's a good way to end the chapter. Yay! Shezo! Play as Shezo.
You unlock Shezo? Nice.
I'm just playing as Shezo.
Then there's his shimmering.
She's
We
still
are Shezo.
going! She's still going. Where was the SpongeBob transition thing?
Horns piercing the sky.
Yep, there we go. We still going.
We're still going.
I forget. Did I describe the way his smile makes me shiver?
Yes, twice now.
Then I'll describe
Isn't
it
this
a third
amazing?
time
This
for
is
you.
so amazing.
Huh? Hey, it's Donguri Gairu.
Onion! Onion!
Onion Pixie.
Well, hey there, Onion Pixie.
He loves cute things.
Cuties doing?
Hey! Excuse me! I was describing things here.
Well, just stop. I've heard about the curvature of his horns all morning. I'm trying to talk to my adorable friends and you won't shut your lousy yap!
Did you just say to me that I think you
Nerd
Funny.
fight! Nerd fight!
Nerd fight.
You're fine. Crisis over. I'm going to go train for a bit. Alone!
His squee is the
No love
best.
rambling, no monologues, and definitely no more horn curvatures.
No more horn curvatures. Shezo has had enough.
Tetris.
He has had enough.
Night Blade.
You're just a max chaotic bunch.
They are. And I'm here for it.
Thunderstorm. Take this.
Who
Thunderstorm. The day is mine.
The day is hid. Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha! Things come easy when you wield a sword like this one. Shezo, honey. Shezo,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah. He's just a little idiot. He
I
doesn't
can-
know what he's saying.
Time to shove Satan into a locker again!
Precious Harley.
Hopefully he doesn't
Precious
Puyo you.
Bunny. I forgive them. I forgive them not. I
Seeing
forgive them
Sane at any point is either he's going to shove you into a locker or you're going to shove him into a locker.
I
Toss up
will
on which it'll be.
I will shove him into the locker.
And totally butchering those flower petals.
You know what? That feels like a good description that Puyo Puyo group is just a DAG session on full blast.
Why are we stopping?
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Didn't you say before we
I'm not
even
sure who the
interrogated?
game master would be
Oh,
though.
Nicholas.
X.
No, wait, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe he.
yeah, it's
Hey, you,
X.
Dark Prince.
We haven't met X yet, but it's X.
It's X.
And who are you? My name's T. I'm friends with Arl.
Arlie?
So does this mean?
You should not mention that name right now.
Does that mean T technically outranks the
You're
Dark
the one
Prince?
who poisoned my beloved Arlie against me.
Because it's just T is the Tetris King and Satan is the Dark Prince.
Save your breath.
Oh, you know,
You need it
you're
to
right.
Puyo
Satan's
underworld.
been usurped.
Good battle.
he's so angry.
He's only second best now. Max Middleman has come to ruin the day. Oh, you're playing Tetris. You have to shove him into a locker.
I will shove him into the locker. This is my purpose, to shove him into a locker. How did that become my purpose? Yes.
There.
You just want to bully him.
I bully him out of love, the same way I bully Goro Akechi. Except Goro Akechi might actually deserve it.
Earl pushes Shozo into a shopping cart into Satan.
Yeah.
Satan technically owned the Buncle before Arl did.
It's true. It was his bungle and she stole it. But
Everyone make your offering to Carby.
There. That's mine. There. Disaster. Fire. There.
oh god, I fucked that up bad.
It could work for.
There. There. Home. That's mine. That's mine.
Motherfucker. Satan right at the end took my points.
How embarrassing.
Hey, Carby probably just prefers Arl at this point.
Well, I'm gonna retry and this time.
He shoved you into a locker. I
He
can't
shoved
believe-
me into the locker. Man, Persona 5's different than how I remember it.
Can't believe Ren is bullying Ryuji out here.
Spin attack. Fire. Home. That's mine. Hey. Fire. Up. There. Eat this.
I'd be concerned at who would be Arlie in this situation if we were going off the Persona 5 joke.
Well, we do have some of the voice actors. We don't have all the voice actors.
We don't. We don't. Fuck you, Satan.
He said no, Firelord Orsai. You aren't wearing any pants.
You fool. Disaster.
I think Satan's shoving me into the locker this time again. We're gonna retry that.
Satan came hard on you today.
Mika, I think you just became Shezo for a moment.
I'm allowed to make the innuendo once.
There.
Only once may you make an innuendo.
I've used it up for the day.
You have.
Sugar misses Shezo already.
I do
Even
miss
though-
Shezo. We
Even
just
though
saw
have New Boy
Shezo.
P, though.
Listen, you're always going to miss Shezo.
That's fair.
Oops, I messed that up. It's okay.
Oh, and I can still hear his voice. Stop saying I'm dead.
I'm still just thinking by technicality. T outranks Satan.
And usurped. His power gone.
I would say his smile and optimism, but I'd be concerned about Satan's smile and optimism.
Because my heart will go on.
Yay! I put him into the locker fund.
You did.
I'm the Tetris King. Impressive, boy. Indeed, quite impressive. Indeed. Quite. If that had been
How many times you gonna say impressive and quite?
Ha! Now I shall come at you with my full strength!
a rematch, but that's unheard of.
Dark Prince!
Impressive. A lot of quites.
Goo
Goo goo.
Goo.
It's our
Goo.
car, buddy.
Goo goo.
I want to apologize for earlier. I was really horrible to you.
What's that? Don't sweat it.
I almost just killed one of your friends. Just forget that.
What are you saying?
Don't worry
Is this
about
why the
it.
Dark Prince isn't to blame?
I am an all-powerful demon.
I ruled the Puyo Wonder World. Oh, he absolutely is whipped.
He is completely
We
whipped.
already talked about the simp
Looks
levels.
like we all found each other.
He's simping real hard.
Dark Prince, do you still want to tell us who's to blame?
Well, just think about it.
Be gone, simp.
Someone is behind merging
gone,
the dimensions. So they must be
Is that just the dynamic? Arli's telling the simp to be gone, and therefore Dark Prince, who is the simp, tells the other simp to be gone.
Someone who travels between dimensions?
It's a chain reaction.
It's a chain reaction, and Shezo's just there wondering what the fuck is happening.
Beyond the clouds. It's too high for you
The
to
Puyo
ever
1 cast is just so
jump in a
rowdy.
billion years. Alas, I'm afraid you'd need a starship.
Good news! We got one of those.
What? You've already got one? When did that happen?
Yep, it's all fixed up by now, I'm sure.
Well, then in that case, you'll get there just fine.
But alas,
I cannot join you. My place is here, in this world.
someone must finish clearing all these Tetraminos. And someone must help rebuild, even if it means all by his princely self.
Great! I'm sure you'll do it.
He's just trying to get Arl to join him, and then just plan failed.
He's trying so hard.
He's trying so hard. Yay! I can now choose Shezo in the character selection screen.
We did it. We got to
did it.
Shezo.
We got Shezo. We also got
We
Felly.
got-
We also got Felly.
You got Felly too?
I also got Felly.
Interesting.
Oh, the fish is here.
Oh, the fish.
It's a Tetris battle, so I think
We're
I'm
back
gonna
at the
do
crash
this one.
site, and it looks like the Tetra's in good shape.
Wow. They actually fixed her up.
PPP!
Much of the thanks goes to my new friend, Risukuma here. He
They're
was
friends.
instrumental in the repairs.
Ah, don't mention it. It's kind of ironic
now.
when you think about it. We became such close friends getting your ship ready.
Yes,
But that
it's
just
a
means saying
weird
goodbye
love
to your
square.
daughter now.
Don't ask
That's
how it
true.
works. It
No
just
matter where we
does.
travel among the stars, I'll
Barely.
never forget the fun we had.
And no one
And
gets
I'll miss
together.
you, S.
We just accept the Puyo Puyo one. It's just like this.
We just accept it. Yes, the fish.
Probably. You were a big help fixing the Tetra.
You mean it?
Prefer without the fish.
You'll really miss me?
It's like the 13th
There's
century.
13 Sentinels timeline.
I might miss you, but not for another week or
The
so.
difference is we accept the Puyo Puyo nonsense. The Sentinels timeline, you just let it take you on a ride.
You just go, okay. And then you go, so wait, this means what now? What just
It
happened?
doesn't sound so horrible to me.
So that's just how it be.
Oh no, absolutely,
Time for
Arlen
us to
shows it
depart.
the funniest.
Right. Thank you, everyone.
Take care, T.
That's
Reina.
the super soon.
Everyone is sad.
Aren't we forgetting one small detail? You are not leaving us behind! Pee. But Tetraminos are still falling.
Boy,
Still
boy?
Puyos in the constellation zone. This mystery is still wide open as far as I see it. Oh my gosh, she's right. I thought our mission was all over.
Sounds like it's just
You
getting
fool.
started.
We're only halfway through the
The
story.
Dwarf Prince said something interesting for once.
Only halfway there.
Culprit is someone who can travel between dimensions.
Maguro. That makes sense.
I'd like to go with and look for him. I have a feeling our part in this mission isn't over yet. Is that all right?
You bet it is.
Let's get this sideshow on the road. Huh? You're coming too? Naturally. You expect me to sit around here all
You know, it
day?
makes sense once I
Well
put
then,
together
so,
who it is.
Prepare to depart.
SS Tetra to the stars.
Twinkle and Tea are real cute.
They are very cute. Anyway, we're
So
back
much
in
space
space.
out
Hello,
here.
Echolo!
Base.
Oh, we're gonna see Echolo finally.
He is here!
Echolo.
There he is, the little blob boy.
Somewhere is a pretty large area.
Yeah, any idea where to start?
He's a very drooly blob boy.
I think the
Yeah.
answer's been under our noses this whole time. There he is!
Egats! That blob's been staring at us this whole time. That's Echolo?
Pee. Didn't someone mention a drooling guy? How dare you sit there and eavesdrop and drool all over?
Bop him with your umbrella,
He's
S.
getting away!
Yep,
Bop
it's
him.
Spike Spencer.
Get back here, Echolo!
Yep. Yep,
Damn,
Spike
good.
Spence. And anyway, it's the fish.
Maybe old Skater
Space
Darren's
fish.
here to turn all your
Space whale!
I got the
He's
switches.
the space fish
Also
so
got the
much.
dishes. Moving, grooving without stitches.
What the heck's going on?
He's just here with his arms and his legs.
I hate big ugly fish!
Well, excuse me for having some soul, lady.
You need to go! Now! Shoo!
Sugar,
If you don't go, then I'm going to battle!
The fish is here.
Oh, you want a battle, miss?
Sugar just screams, not the fish.
Anyway, I'm playing as Tetris, so hopefully I can kick the fish's ass.
Check me out!
Ah, and it's also Big Bang.
You like that? There!
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
That lipstick. That's easy. You like that? There.
Step it up, prove it.
Lipstick.
It's
That's
heat up,
easy.
bubble time. Music to my ear.
You like that? There.
Just going to kill the fish for us.
I will kill the fish.
Hey, hey, hey! Bubble time.
You like
To my
that?
ear.
There. I'm number one. I'm the best. Space Mountain. That's easy. You like that? There. I'm number one.
Prove it. It's heating up. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Way! Music to
I
my
don't know if anyone in this world would be a streamer.
Probably one of the characters from Ringo's World, maybe?
Yeah.
Since they're one of the more modern ones.
You like that?
Magro would be a cute streamer, honestly. I could also see S being a streamer, to be honest.
Live from the
Magro.
SS Tetra.
Live from the SS Tetra. Magro is also. Magro makes a lot of sense. He has a lot of stars after every single thing he says. He's full of excite. His vibes impeccable.
I almost killed the fish in one go. There we go. Good.
Knew I'd win.
You did.
Shoot, please go away. Thank you, S. That's the move for tonight. Go away, fish.
Please go.
He's just so much.
He is.
I feel downright mistreated here.
Hey, dancing fish man. Why are you up here?
Not to play it coy, but I'm not sure actually.
That's you, the fish.
He's just in space. He doesn't know how he got here, but he's just in space.
Nope. Ring on today's contract signing stream, we are having a lot of contracts from middle school girls asking me to grant their wishes.
Hey, Ringo, forget our mission.
Oh, right. We need to find Echolot. Bye, Mr. Fish.
Goodbye, fish.
You're just gonna up and leave like I'm some sort of
Goodbye, fish.
Yes.
You will not
Yes,
be
you are a
missed.
weirdo.
solo.
Yeah, you're gonna swim solo, no. Well, it's telling me to play Asuka Totaro, so I think that's where we're gonna end it. I've had too much of a fish for tonight.
You can only handle so much fish.
I can only handle so much fish. Anyway. That's enough. That's enough
Anyway.
fish. That's enough fish.
Conceded offense.
Conceded offense. It's one of my favorite screen caps I've gotten from the second game, so I had to share it.
It's real good.
It's really good. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Probably next stream will be Sunday night when we go back to 13 Sentinels and we see how many people we can get locked behind the Exterminator event. It will
Gonna
be a
get
time.
real hyped for not.
We're gonna get really hyped for not, and we're just gonna be doing everyone else. But yes, Carby. Everyone embrace Carby. He's gonna shove Satan into the locker.
Carvey will shove Satan into a locker.
Carby can and will shove Satan into the locker. These are the facts. We cannot change this. But yes, we will be reunited with K-Ton soon. But you guys have a great night and stay safe out there. Bye.